What's up, guys? It's your boy Base Points here again, back at y'all with another video, and these are just words of wisdom that I would like to share and that I think that will help a lot of people throughout life, and just going out there in this real world. You're gonna come across a lot of things that will really make you like your brain alter a bit, which would trigger your critical decision making. And so these are 3 things just to remember that you guys may already know, but I would like to inform you guys again, or just either if you haven't known any of these things or really thought of these things at the point that I would like for you to know, so you can walk around with your head really leveled on your shoulders, really level-headed when being out there in society. Number 1, always stay neutral. Always stay neutral, guys, no matter the situation. Always think outside the box, not as an act of being selfish, but more so of, what am I getting out of this? How does this benefit me? Whether that's, the friends that you are hanging out with, or, the specific career path that you are taking in society. There's going to be a lot of things, and just always stay neutral, guys. Always be that middleman. Never be the one to up next. Pick sides. Never pick sides, man, because you never know. Each side you can benefit from in different ways, shapes, or forms, man. And this can help you a lot because nobody's looking at you as a target now. You will never ever be a target or have a target on your back, because guess what? You've tended to stay neutral and stay away from the beef and stay away from the problems that, people are having. And if they're not wanting to fix it, just get away. Get away, because the more that you stay and stick around, it's not gonna be good for you. It's not gonna be good for you, man, at all. So guys, please, always stay neutral. You have 2 friends and they're not really liking each other. Well, guess what? You have absolutely nothing to do with that. When it comes to criticism, always make it be constructive. Instead of saying you, always like kind of indirect it a bit, but at the same time help them instead of targeting them. You don't say, well, you do this, and the way you typed that out and the way you just did things was just straight horrible. Instead, be like, well, Johnny, this is the way I type things, and these are the ways that it helps me, and I've always realized that sometimes I have trouble doing this, and this is what I've realized you also have trouble doing as well. Really make it very constructive, something he can learn from, something Johnny can learn from. Not like you're targeting him as if he's doing a horrible job, that low self-esteem. Back to the never picking sides part. There are a lot of people out here that love picking sides. Probably flashing guns on Snapchat, imaginary beef. They're creating these things for themselves, this narrative that they have never ever lived in their life. But instead, they're seeing all these people on social media, and it's probably the music that they're also listening to that makes them think like, oh my God, I have a target on my back. Nobody's after you, dude. Nobody's after you, buddy. You live in a suburban area. If not, you live probably hours away from the actual city that you are trying to portray. And this is what creates a problem, because who are you? Who are you? Who do you think you are? And especially when you start getting influenced by these gangs and these fields, you are now, whether you like it or not, picking sides, buddy. So people can say, oh my God, he's such a good kid, and he had all straight A's, he was on an honor roll, all they want to. But behind the scenes, when they really dig deep and down into the nitty gritty of what you were actually doing, dude, you were choosing sides. Now, you don't have to be a people's pleaser, but you have to be a people's person. You know what I mean? You have to be likable, You shouldn't frown upon absolutely anyone. And that's not saying that you have to be fake or phony, you know? But you have to have adaptability. You have to adapt to these type of things, man. You have to adapt to these situations, adapt to the workplace, adapt to an organization, adapt to your new field. You have to adapt, man. That's where a lot of people struggle from, because they're not adapting. They want to stick to their roots.
Well, sticking to your roots is not what's getting you paid.
Bucko, sorry to break it to you. Last but not least, learn from your demographic. Let me repeat this. Learn from your demographic, right? The settings that define your population. You know, whether you have, you know, a lot of African Americans in the area, whether you have, you know, a lot of Native Americans in the area, maybe whether you have, you know, Mexicans in the area. What's the cultures looking like? You know, what are they usually known for doing? You know, what is the city about? This also goes hand in hand with adapting. Because now, if it's somewhere that you stay for a long time, you now have to adapt to that area. This is where a lot of people get confused at, because social media is what strays people away from these things that I'm trying to teach here. It strays you away. Now you're influenced, you know? But at the end of the day, you can't name me one famous person or big celebrity that has came out of your city or small town, but you want to be the first? Well, hey, bucko, sorry to break it to you. That's not what your city's about. It's not. So go ahead, get yourself an education. You know, go ahead, rack up them bucks, slowly start investing, create a business, become a business owner. Something. Your town isn't known for being entrepreneurs, man. Your town isn't known for being a rapper. Why are you trying to be a rapper? You know what I mean? You can't name me one large rapper coming out of your city, right? Zero. Oh, you can't even see that. But you can't name me one rapper, celebrity, content creator. You know, you can't name me one of those three things that were big that came out of your city. Maybe you should stop trying to be something that you are not. Or move. Maybe this isn't true. I'm not stating that it is. I'm just saying from personal experience what it seems like. If you're from New York, I bet you can name me over 10 rap artists that have came out of New York. And if you look up their upbringing, it will define exactly what New York is known for. It will. You can name me models from New York. You can name me celebrities from New York. You can name me actors from New York, man. But if you can't name those multiple things based off of your demographic, maybe you should stop doing it. And I get it. Anything's possible. You know, you want to be the anything's possible guy, or he's just hating guy, right? But when you really start looking at these things and taking them into account, what is it then? It just really makes absolutely no sense, right? And not only that, these guys from these bigger cities that are watching you come up, they think you're a goofy. And now you're just a product of their environment. They're using you. They're using you to pay their bills, and you're getting nothing in return. Nada. Guys, it has to stop. You have to start staying neutral, never picking sides, and always learning from your demographic. This is I guess it could be a very controversial topic, but please, guys, learn from your demographic. How many people have came up doing this? How many people have got rich doing that? How many people do this? Learn from it, man. or you have to move out of the area. You have to work hard to be different. It's been your boy Base Points. Peace, man. I'm out of here.